Hello, this is Gary Wishon, the Happy Heathen. Now, I guess in an effort to prove that I don't just bitch about religion, I think I'll tell you about the first time I ever heard of Barney the dinosaur. Now, see, I had just gotten off of a 12-hour work shift. Back then I was drinking. My boss was also under other things, so he didn't much mind long as I was functional. So I have exhaustion, more than a little buzzed, and when I went home, my niece and nephew were waiting for me. They had gotten some half-decent grades in school, and I had made a promise to get them a toy if they had done so. Now, mind you, if they'd been anyone else, I would have told them to fuck off. I'm sort of a soft touch for kids. At least ones in my family. So they started whining and I gave in and we went over to KB fucking toy store. Now, we went in the back of the store almost immediately where all the expensive shit is. They know all too well where that was. And my niece decided to run around the corner. I was on the verge of getting her back when out of the blue I heard the dreaded words, "I love you, you love me, we're a happy family." On top of all the issues I normally have, rage being the chief one, in my father's side of the family, they're predestined, we have a predisposition for schizophrenia. This shit does not help me. Hearing Barney the dinosaur out of the blue, I never heard him before, scared the fuck out of me. I'm expecting the next words to be, "Kill them all. You know you want to. Human hearts are scrumptious." I was terrified. In desperation, I turned to my nephew and I say, "Marty, do you hear that?" He looks up at me and goes, "Hear what?" I said, "Oh, fuck. That song!" He goes, "Oh, that's Barney." I knew, and I was immediately feeling better because I know two people can't hallucinate the same damn thing. We went to the front, and I saw the TV, and somebody put a Barney DVD in. So even though that scared the shit out of me, and I find that shit stupid and repulsive, unlike a lot of people in society nowadays, I let it go. That show wasn't advocating for killing. It wasn't advocating for hate. It was an alternative lifestyle that scared me or anything. It was just stupid. There's a lot of stupid shit on TV, but people form groups, political action groups. They boycott shit. And these are more often than not the same kind of people who, when they talk about the economy, goes, "Oh, let the market decide." No. You would let the big business handle its shit, but you want to change what people watch? Why, when they finally do get rid of something, it's always something I fucking like. Eli Stone, The Book of Daniel, God, the Devil, and Bob. Do you get rid of crappy reality TV shows? More often than not, when you do, I mean, sometimes it backfires on them. Anybody remember uh, Married with Children? Towards the end there, people who hated the show was the biggest part of the fucking audience. They would watch the show to say how they hated the show, and that was counted as the audience, and they kept the show going. Now, for the censorship happy SOBs out there, I'm a fine example of what you should do. My TV, I hadn't turned on in over a year. In some instances, I actually agree with you. But unlike you having a pissy fit trying to get shows that people like thrown off the air, I just don't watch it. Hell, the place I used to live, part of the arrangement for the rent was you'd get cable too. When that was taken away, I stopped watching. Why? Because at no given time, there's more than 5 shows I'll actually willingly watch. And more often than not, they're so spread apart that there's actual days when there's nothing I'm willing to watch. So I got the fuck over it and picked up an internet. Instead of bitching and ruining shit that people like, stop bitching. Sorry, I'm repeating myself here. It's this absurdity. They tend to act like, oh, I know what's best. Well, for you, maybe. Why do you want to get rid of my shows? God, the Devil, and Bob was funny. Thought-provoking. Oh, no, can't have that. No, I got... Where I do agree with you guys, sometimes it can get a little oversexed. Why does all lesbians... Well, 99.9% of all lesbians on TV are drop-dead gorgeous women? There's got to be a couple of tired old ones, ones that mature. It's all mental masturbation. I have nothing against the LGBT community. But can we get a little bit more diversity on there? And at a certain point, it's like, I might as well be wearing blackface. I mean, 99.9% of what I've seen of homosexual couples on TV, it's some over-the-top absurdity. Like somebody escaped from Bob Fosse's sex dungeon, or like Nathan Lane out of the birdcage. The last straw for me was they started selling dildos on TV. I'm not some prude. I don't care what 2 or more people do in the privacy of a bathroom stall. Have fun and wear a fucking condom for all I care. But dildos on TV? Huh? It puts me in the same company of Pat fucking Robertson. My skin is crawling, and I'm feeling nauseous here, people. Me and Pat fucking Robertson have something in common. Now that's going too far. Really, did they run out of websites on the internet? Did magazines refuse to have that in their covers? I mean, did they have to go that far? You can call it a massager all you like. It's a fucking dildo. And when the commercials first came out, please. Okay, I can understand. The first one I saw was all the girls were around, and it was like a bridal shower. I can understand them getting naughty. You know, fun, no problem. But when the girl turns to her fiance and says, "You know that massager we were talking about? There's 3 of them. What the fuck is he excited for? He's supposedly heterosexual. Why is he excited that there's 3 substitutes for him in the house?" That's just bad scripting. Well, an example of a show I do like, and I'm mentioning this because I think I know what the next season's going to be about, is The Blacklist. I swear to Gautama, if it wasn't for a show like this, James Spader would probably be a serial killer. This helps him exercise that part of his psyche that's just fucking twisted. He does this way too well, you know. You know, I think he's pretty fucking dark. Well, my prediction is this. You know how they say Red Reddington is Liz Keenan's father? No. No. My darkness is pretty bad in some incidences. This gives me some insight to the character of Red Reddington as far as this is concerned. Part of him wants redemption. I don't think he's Liz Keenan's father. I think Liz Keenan is his attempt at redemption. He either was there the night her family died as part of the group there to kill them, or trying to intervene to get blackmail material on the people who was trying to kill them. And she is his attempt at redemption. He saves her, he saves part of himself. Now, who her father is, I think he lied on that. I think her father is still alive. It might be Berlin, but I kind of doubt it. I think it's the Alan Alda character. Remember, he said that Red said that he had blackmail material on him. I think that's it. I think she is his long lost daughter, and only thing she has to do is get a paternity test, and that blows up in that Alan Alda character's face. Well, if you have an opinion, leave comments down below. Till next time, bye.